let's address the elephant in the room. I know it has been a while since I've been here on YouTube. I have so much to catch you up on. YouTube is my absolute favorite social media platform, and I have missed being on here so very much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you checking in on this channel and being a part of it. Seriously means the world to me, and I so appreciate your patience and your support while I've been kind of MIA. This year I feel like has just been absolutely crazy, and I've been trying my best to keep up. You might be able to hear it in my voice. Currently I have another sickness, some other kind of cold that's going around. My lips. Can you see this? So gross. They're so dry. My lips are so dry for some reason. Just have a cough, all kinds of things. I really hope that I get better ASAP because I'm coming back to YouTube. I want to let you know that you can expect regular updates on here, and I cannot wait to just be back into the rhythm of everything again. But first, okay, let's catch you up on what's been going on this year. I had my first international work trip ever to Sydney earlier this year. I was so fortunate to be flown over to Sydney with L'Oreal for an event that they had. And then after that event, I went to New York to attend a conference, and there was Tech Week happening as well. Things were so busy and so frantic around that time. Then when I came back, we had travel credit that we needed to use up that was expiring after the pandemic. So Dave, the twins, and I went to Fiji for the first time. We're about to board our flight to Fiji, which was really nice to be together, the four of us. But honestly, my time in Fiji wasn't at all what I expected. The Wi-Fi was really, really bad, so it was kind of impossible to do as much work as I'd sort of hoped to do. And there wasn't a lot for the twins to do at the age that they are, so we spent a lot of time riding the bulla bus around until our passes ran out, swimming, but only one of our toddlers likes to be in the water, the other one just likes to play along the side of the water. Yeah, I think it's a place that we will revisit potentially going to as a family when they're a bit older and there's maybe more activities that they can do, but still feel incredibly grateful that we got to spend that time together. Also this year, Dave and I launched our podcast, Mini Meltdowns. You might have seen the episodes which are available here on YouTube, and also they're available on Spotify, Apple Podcast. That has been so fun working on that project together, but it's been pretty intense adding that to the things. When we started Mini Meltdowns, our vision for it was just to be another place in which we can hang out and connect with you. We didn't expect it to get as much traction as it's gotten in its first season, which is very exciting, but it's also been full on. Good problems to have though. Well Essentials, our lifestyle supplement range, has been growing behind the scenes. We have some new product ranges that I've been working on that will be coming very, very soon. I hate being that person who can't share it, but as I said on an episode of our podcast, when it comes to those products, you start working on them so far in the background before they're actually ready to launch. And along the way, there are all kinds of delays that you just never foresee happening. So I've learned just to keep my mouth shut until it's actually ready to go. I also made the decision this year to leave talent management. Different agencies reach out to you and offer you the opportunity to be managed by them. And what that means is that they will look for brand partnerships that kind of align with you and what you do. And I was finding that the opportunities that I was getting didn't really feel like they were unique to me. They were kind of just ones that a lot of people were doing. So I've decided just to kind of take a step back from all of that stuff, and that has meant that when brands inquire, they reach out to me directly, which I'm so grateful when brands are interested in working together. But there's just this admin side of things in the background that has been hard for me to kind of work into my work day as well. We've been dealing with the twin sickness, our sickness over winter. I'm really sure that I have a sinus infection. This winter has been honestly one of the most brutal ones ever. I hope that this is kind of finally it and we'll be coming out of it really, really soon. And also this year, one of the big kind of stresses that's been happening behind the scenes that I haven't shared is a legal matter. This one is hard to talk about because there's a big story involved, but I can't share it all. There's a matter that I initiated and it's still ongoing, so I can't talk about it, and I really appreciate your respect of that. But it's a situation where previously I don't know if I would have stood up for myself in the situation, and I am really proud that, you know, coming into my 30s and my mid-30s, that I am confident enough to stand up when I don't think something is right. And I really want to be a good example for our children so that they can see that they also can stand up for themselves when something isn't right. Hopefully this situation gets resolved and I have a positive story to share there. But what I can say is that has been really mentally taxing dealing with that and that whole situation. I always try to be as open and as honest and transparent in these kinds of things. So if there is something else that I can share there, know that I absolutely will. But for now, that is all I can really say. That kind of brings us to where we are now, which is I came into the spare room because I've been packing here. This here is everything that I have set aside for me to take with me on the plane, because at the end of this week, we are going on a family trip to the States. This is a trip that my sister so kindly has organized for us each year now. This is her 3rd year of doing that. And we are so grateful that she takes the time to organize this trip and brings the whole family together for us to be able to do it and spend some time together. I really want to share a lot of that trip here on YouTube because I love how YouTube allows us to kind of connect and spend more time together than what you get just little bits on Instagram or TikTok, for example. So coming back to regular videos each week, you'll see a lot of our trip as well as some lead up to the trip too. Over this trip, and then when I'm back as well, my channel's going to continue with its normal focus on health, wellness, and also personal growth. I've kind of documented on YouTube my journey with just trying to become the best version of myself, and I'm excited to continue that with you for the rest of the year. So first up, you will be seeing the USA diaries because that's where we're heading in a few days. All of the challenges, all the highs, all the lows, you will see it first. Thank you so much again for all of your patience. I wanted to explain where I've been and announce that I'm back. I'll see you in the next video.